Often referred to as Chinese Geomancy, Feng Shui is an ancient Chinese discipline with a history spanning over 3,000 years. It centers on the observation, analysis, and application of energy to create harmony in our surroundings. The primary goal of Feng Shui is to study and manipulate the life force to improve one's quality of life. In essence, it is the ancient practice of spatial arrangement designed to harness energy flows, optimizing health, happiness, success, and prosperity. Practitioners evaluate the environment to identify favorable and unfavorable energies, then arrange buildings, objects, and spaces accordingly. This process may involve positioning structures, orienting doors and windows, rearranging furniture and decor, and strategically placing elements like water features, plants, or crystals within a home. The term Feng Shui originates from Mandarin, where Feng means air and Shui means water, together translating to the way of wind and water. The theoretical foundations of Feng Shui can be traced back to the Wei dynasty, 386 to 535 CE, and the Jin dynasty, 265 to 420 CE. Its most significant advancement came with the publication of the Book of Burial, Zhang Shu in Mandarin, written in the 4th or 5th century CE by Taoist mystic Guopu. This text, a commentary on the now-lost classic of burial, introduced the term Feng Shui and systematically outlined its theories and principles. The Book of Burial emphasized harnessing ancestral energies to benefit descendants through the selection of optimal burial sites. This concept is rooted in the belief that ancestors absorb energy from the earth where they are buried, and this energy flows to their living descendants through a shared connection via DNA. As a result, choosing a suitable burial site for ancestors is considered crucial. A properly selected burial site was believed to bring prosperity, fertility, and happiness to descendants. Over time, these principles expanded beyond burial practices to influence city planning, home selection, and the arrangement of living spaces within households. Feng Shui evolved into a comprehensive system for harmonizing human life with the natural environment. To understand Feng Shui, it is essential to grasp certain fundamental principles of Chinese philosophy, including Yin and Yang, Qi, the Trinity of Luck, and the 5 elements. While I will provide a brief introduction to these concepts here, a more in-depth exploration will be featured in an upcoming video. Be sure to like and subscribe so you don't miss that content. The principle of Yin and Yang describes the universe as a dynamic balance of opposing yet interconnected forces. These forces exist in all things, both material and non-material. Each pair of opposites, such as female and male, dark and light, or up and down, complements and relies on the other for its existence. For example, day cannot exist without night, and vice versa. This interdependence is beautifully illustrated in the classic yin-yang symbol, where each side contains a small dot of the other, symbolizing their inseparability. The key takeaway is the importance of balancing these opposing forces to achieve harmony. Extreme imbalances can lead to chaos and disruption. Our environment is filled with various forms of energy: electromagnetic, geopathic, nuclear, sunlight, wind, and more. Some of these energies, like sunlight, are beneficial, while others, such as geopathic energy, can be harmful. Even a single type of energy can have dual effects. For instance, a river's flowing water can sustain life, but an overflowing river can cause destruction. One critical type of energy is qi, or qi, often referred to as the circulating life force. Comparable to prana in Ayurveda, qi is believed to permeate all things, both animate and inanimate, and is composed of complementary yin and yang elements. Achieving a balance between yin and yang is essential for enhancing positive qi and minimizing negative qi. The energies in our surroundings significantly affect our qi. For example, overly strong energy flows can overstimulate the mind, leading to difficulties in resting or sleeping. On the other hand, weak energy flows can cause mental fog or indecisiveness, making it challenging to think clearly or make sound decisions. For the living, Feng Shui emphasizes the environment where we spend the most time, our homes. After a long day, we often look to our homes as spaces to recharge physically, emotionally, intellectually, and spiritually. However, some people find their homes fail to provide the rest and renewal they need, leaving them feeling unrest despite sufficient physical rest. According to Feng Shui, this occurs when the home harbors more negative energy than positive energy. Feng Shui seeks to harmonize our surroundings to optimize the flow of qi, both in our personal spaces and the environment as a whole. The Trinity of Luck is a Chinese philosophical concept that identifies three components collectively shaping an individual's fortune and life outcomes: heaven luck, earth, environmental, luck, and man luck. Heaven luck refers to unchangeable factors such as the circumstances of one's birth, including family, DNA, and birth date. Often associated with destiny or karma, it remains beyond personal control and fixed throughout life. Earth luck relates to the impact of one's surroundings, such as the location of a home, workplace, or nearby features. Feng Shui plays a key role in optimizing earth luck by enhancing positive aspects and minimizing negative influences in the environment. Man luck is entirely within one's control, shaped by actions, mindset, and decisions. It encompasses hard work, maintaining good health, and making responsible choices to overcome challenges and achieve success. The Chinese believe that balancing and optimizing these three forms of luck leads to a better life. While heaven luck is immutable, environmental luck can be improved with Feng Shui, and man luck can be cultivated through personal effort and determination. In Chinese metaphysics, all aspects of the world, both physical and energetic, are classified into 5 fundamental elements: wood, fire, earth, metal, and water. Feng Shui practitioners use the concept of the 5 elements to evaluate the placement and energy of significant objects within a home. Every item, regardless of its material or purpose, is believed to carry a specific energy. Practitioners determine what to leave undisturbed, referring to objects with positive energy that are optimally placed. What to reposition, focusing on items with positive energy in less than ideal locations. What to remove, addressing objects that emit negative energy. To make these decisions, practitioners rely on their understanding of the 3 key cycles of the 5 elements. The first is the productive, or creative, cycle, in which each element nurtures and supports the next, creating a harmonious and balanced flow. For example, wood feeds fire, fire generates earth in the form of ash, earth produces metal through ore, metal enriches water via condensation, and water nourishes wood. This cycle is often applied in Feng Shui to foster positive energy. For instance, placing potted plants, representing wood, near a fireplace enhances the fire element. The second is the exhaustive cycle, which moves counterclockwise relative to the productive cycle. In this sequence, the elements gradually weaken or deplete one another. Wood depletes water, water wears down metal, metal extracts resources from earth, earth dampens fire, and fire reduces wood. Finally, there is the destructive or controlling cycle, where each element counteracts or destroys another in a specific order. Wood breaks earth through its roots, earth absorbs water, water extinguishes fire, fire melts metal, and metal chops wood. Understanding the exhaustive and destructive cycles is crucial in identifying and addressing items that may need to be repositioned or removed, as they can disrupt the harmony of energy by counteracting one another. Here are common objects associated with each element: wood element, wooden furniture, carvings, lacquered items, picture frames, real or artificial plants, air conditioners, and artwork depicting nature. Fire element, candles, fireplaces, lighting fixtures, televisions, and images of fire or related themes. Earth element, ceramics, earthenware, rocks, sand, and visuals of landscapes or earthy materials. Metal element, items made of iron, gold, silver, aluminum, keys, and metallic decorations or images. Water element, aquariums, fountains, mirrors, sinks, bottled water, and water-themed artwork. Each element in Feng Shui is associated with a specific direction. For instance, the east is linked to wood energy. To promote harmony, objects that emit wood energy, such as potted plants, are ideally placed in the eastern area of your home. Wood energy symbolizes growth, so positioning these items in the east can support personal development and progress. Similarly, the west corresponds to metal energy, which represents communication and the challenges associated with it. To enhance communication, placing a metal energy object, such as a metal rack, in the western direction is considered beneficial. However, placing a water energy object, like a painting of a waterfall, in the west may weaken the metal energy, as water wears down metal in the exhaustive cycle. This imbalance can potentially lead to difficulties in communication. Additionally, it is essential to maintain the harmony of yin and yang by balancing all 5 elements throughout the space. An overabundance of any single element can disrupt this harmony, so thoughtful arrangement is key. Feng Shui can be categorized into 3 main traditions: classical Feng Shui, predominantly practiced in the East; Black Hat sect Tantric Buddhism Feng Shui, commonly practiced in the West, especially in the USA; and New Age Feng Shui, the most simplified version. These traditions generally emphasize landforms and directions, the 8 aspirations map and spirituality, and the use of enhancers, respectively. Classical Feng Shui focuses on landforms, both natural, terrain, mountains, bodies of water, and man-made, buildings, roads, infrastructure, along with compass directions. This approach starts by assessing the external environment, such as the surrounding landforms, before considering the interior of buildings or spaces. Time is also a key factor, as qi, energy, flow evolves over time. Classical Feng Shui is divided into 2 main schools, Form School and Compass School. Form School is considered the oldest and most conventional school of classical Feng Shui. Also known as Landscape Feng Shui, it focuses on the position, shape, and orientation of natural landforms surrounding a property or individual. This includes decisions on where to place objects, buildings, and even cities to ensure harmony, with the goal being to harmonize the energies of heaven, earth, and man. Key principles include having support behind you, such as a wall, and ensuring clear vision ahead with no obstructions. These principles are also applied in the placement of graves, where the goal is to find locations rich in dragon's breath or vital qi. The 9th century master Yang Yun Sung popularized this approach, highlighting the importance of selecting auspicious sites with beneficial energy. A significant advancement in this school was the development of the Feng Shui compass, Luopan. Unlike a regular compass, the Feng Shui compass incorporates Earth's magnetic field and astronomical data to determine the ideal alignments and timings for a space. Modern Feng Shui practitioners use this tool along with precalculated tables for interpretation, making it essential for professional consultations. The other school within the classical Feng Shui tradition is Compass Feng Shui. As the name suggests, this school focuses on directions, specifically how these directions influence the qi, energy, that affects you and your home. Because of its focus on energy, it is sometimes referred to as the qi school, in contrast to the form school. The compass school is made up of several sub-schools, including the yang house, which deals with living spaces, and the yin house, which focuses on burial sites. Within the yang house, 2 prominent systems are Flying Star and 8-mansion Feng Shui, while the yin house employs the Sanhe and San Yuan systems. The compass school is more complex than the form school due to its heavy reliance on formulas, many of which are based on the I Ching, Book of Changes, one of the oldest and most intricate texts of Chinese civilization. The use of these formulas is made possible by the invention of the Feng Shui compass, which allows for accurate mapping of directions. This has enabled practitioners to develop formulas based on directional influences. A classic example is how the direction of a door can impact personal relationships and success. The science of astronomy plays a significant role in compass Feng Shui. The movements of celestial bodies, such as the Sun's revolution around the galactic center, Earth's orbit around the Sun, the planet's rotation, and the positioning of other planets, stars, and constellations, affect the energy in our environment. Feng Shui practitioners measure these directional energies and their shifts, which occur regularly. Qi, like everything else in existence, is constantly changing, sometimes predictably, like planetary movements, and sometimes unpredictably, like the energy shifts caused by construction or moving objects. These fluctuations can happen hourly, daily, monthly, or over longer periods, and formulas are employed to calculate these shifts. Typically, these calculations are done for longer periods, months or years, to provide a more strategic view, such as when choosing a home or a business venture. However, shorter-term shifts, minutes, hours, days, can also be calculated, particularly for significant life events such as weddings, moving into a new home, or starting a new business. Feng Shui experts recommend performing these calculations before making major decisions and revisiting them regularly, usually annually, to align with the positive energies available in your environment and personal circumstances. Your own beliefs, words, and actions also contribute to your man luck, which further influences outcomes. Black Hat Sect Tantric Buddhism, BTB, Feng Shui is a system developed by the late Grandmaster Professor Lin Yun Rinpoche, a renowned Feng Shui master and spiritual teacher, who introduced his approach to qi cultivation in the United States in the 1970s. Today, BTB is the most widely practiced Feng Shui tradition in the West, particularly in the USA. BTB integrates principles from Tibetan Buddhism, Taoism, Confucianism, the classical school, holistic healing, and other modalities. Practitioners begin by meditating to calm and center their minds, allowing them to sense the energy of the space they are working with. Rituals, chants, mantras, and affirmations are commonly used to enhance the flow of qi. As such, spirituality and/or religion are central to BTB, distinguishing it from the classical school, which focuses purely on qi. Another key difference is that BTB does not consider landforms, directional energy, or the use of a Feng Shui compass, as seen in the classical tradition's forms and compass schools. Because it disregards compass directions, BTB is often referred to as a non-directional Feng Shui practice. The primary tool in BTB Feng Shui is the 8 aspirations map, which connects the 8 fundamental human aspirations to the 8 directions found on a compass. Here is a brief overview: Northwest, mentors and coach, metal. North, career prospects, water. Northeast, education, fire. West, children and serenity, metal. East, family and good health, wood. Southwest, marriage and relationship, earth. South, recognition and fame, fire. Southeast, wealth and prosperity, wood. New Age Feng Shui, also known as modern, Western, or intuitive Feng Shui, emerged in the early 1990s. It is the simplest approach to Feng Shui, often recommending the use of enhancers such as crystals, figurines, and lucky charms, as well as the placement of objects, colors, shapes, and textures to design a home. Intuition plays a large role in this practice, and like BTB, it utilizes the 8 aspirations map. Traditional Feng Shui practitioners consider both BTB and New Age Feng Shui to be overly simplified practices that do not account for the rich history and time-tested theories of Feng Shui. Finally, let's look at some practical tips, derived from Feng Shui, for enhancing the flow of positive qi in your home. Here are some simple suggestions for selecting and arranging your home. Ensure your home has excellent ventilation and natural lighting. If your bedroom has an en-suite bathroom, always keep the bathroom door closed, as the moisture from the bathroom can travel into the bedroom and negatively affect your health over time. Avoid placing a kitchen directly across from a bedroom to prevent the hot air and moisture generated by cooking from affecting the bedroom. Never buy a house where the ground level is lower than the road, as there is a higher likelihood of water entering your home during heavy rainfall or flooding. From an energy perspective, this can also allow misfortune and negative energy to flow into your space. Declutter your home, as unnecessary items are major contributors to negative energy in a space. Balance the 5 elements in your home by adding, repositioning, and removing appropriate items.